In this video, I'm going to go over what we are going to potentially see in episode 5 of House of the Dragon and what we can expect. Now, there may be some potential spoilers, so if you do not want to see or know anything about next week and you want to be totally surprised, stop listening now. But I am only going to be going over what we saw in the teaser trailer. So if you watched that already, you should be good to keep watching. The trailer opens with bells ringing in King's Landing and the sight of Alicent and her son Aemon watching a procession below. A man's voice cries, "Behold, the traitor dragon Meleys!" We see poor Meleys' head carted through the streets of the capital as a war trophy and basically shown off. Then the crier says, "Slain by King Aegon." No, she wasn't. It was Aemon who actually did the slaying. However, when the nameless speaker says King Aegon, the camera cuts to Hightower soldiers carrying the hybrid of a coffin and a litter through the palace. Servants bow to whoever is inside. The litter is brought into a royal bedchamber, and Alicent enters, asking, "Is he alive?" We still have no confirmation of Aegon's state, but we can see a flurry of maesters crowding the bed. There's a close up of Alicent in despair, and then the title card says on the next episode of House of the Dragon. Rhaenyra now speaks. She says, "We cannot challenge King's Landing without the Riverlands." There's a shot of the Black Council, and then we see she's talking to Sir Alfred Broom. We then cut to Daemon on Caraxes threatening some folks, which we've kind of grown accustomed to that. But he says, "Our terms are simple. Bend the knee to me or your house burns." And then we see Daemon lift an axe to point it at someone in Harrenhal. Speaking of Harrenhal, the axe seems to be for those renovations Daemon promised in House of the Dragon, Season 2, Episode 3. There's a shot of the cursed castle under construction, and that Daemon, he's a Renaissance man. He's also still bothered by the castle's magic that Alice Rivers warned him about. A mysterious voice, which honestly sounds like none of the female characters that we've met so far, whispers to the king consort, "Daemon, you were made to wear a crown." Anyways, back in King's Landing, there's a shot of the Green Council. Closed captions suggest that it is Otto Hightower, who says the king does not lack for heirs. However, Otto is not in the shot we see and was last seen being exiled basically from King's Landing. There's a close up of Aemon's hand placing a white small council ball in its cradle. Alicent then asks, "So you cast me aside?" She looks at a guilty looking Sir Criston Cole, who's sitting at the table. In the next shot, Cole is outdoors with Alicent, telling her, "We have given the war to the dragons. Will you preside over it?" We see a dragon overlooking the twins, the seat of the phrase, and then what appears to be Jace treating with the Riverlands family at a table that is propped up on the bridge between the two castles. A silver haired figure looks at the Iron Throne during a thunderstorm, and a woman scurries through the Red Keep in the dark. We also see Mysaria saying, "The people whispered, when Viserys lived, there was peace." And Rhaenyra says, "The path I walk has never been trod." Where Mysaria replies to that, "There's more than one way to fight a war." There's a quick montage of Daemon chopping wood because he's really got that host in him. But the panicked small folk trying to climb an iron gate, riders galloping through a forest at night, and Rhaenyra contemplating the painted table. A soldier sitting horseback in front of Caraxes, and finally a hand using one piece to knock down another on the painted table. The final seconds of the teaser, we see Daemon looking at someone in Harrenhal, while Cole says, "What we must do now is terrible." We see Alicent upset at the small council, and finally, we see a grim Rhaenyra looking up at something high. I am so excited for the rest of the season after that episode 4. What did you guys think about episode 4, and how excited are you for episode 5? Thanks for watching.